California. We are here in Hollywood for Universal Studios Hollywood. Specifically, we are here for our very first ever VIP tour. This is going to be an incredible experience, I know without ever having done it, because it includes access to things like Super Mario World, select access to certain attractions, front of line privileges, a gourmet meal, and so much more. Now we are running a little bit late, so I'm gonna keep this tight, but we are looking forward to a full fun day at Universal. I'm Tim.
I'm Katie.
I'm Kaylee from Fantastic Travel.
And we do things like this when we can afford it. This is our VIP entrance. Time to get the party started. So we have just checked in, had our tickets scanned, and we were given this VIP experience exclusive access badge, which will be our tour passes while we're on the tour. It will convert to an express pass for the rest of the day after we're done. We were also given a complimentary poncho for Jurassic World and any other attractions that may get us wet. Once you get upstairs, there's also a complimentary breakfast buffet. It's a bunch of little pastries, several different forms of juice, and of course you have a coffee machine, as well as yogurt, oatmeal, the breakfast essentials. We were told specifically not to fill up on this though, because we do have a gourmet lunch later on this afternoon. And we're gonna wanna be hungry for that.
In case you haven't heard, my name is Matt. This is the 10:30 tour. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Again, you don't have to call me Matt, but like if you need anything, let me know. This day goes at your pace though. So if you wanna have conversation, I'll talk about whatever you want. If you don't want me to like look at you, I can be your mother for a day. I'm dressed like this, so I don't mind.
Matt did tell me I could take a breakfast sandwich with me on our VIP trolley tour, so I'm doing it.
Right next door to guest relations in the booth called Hollywood Photo Land. At the end of the day, you can gather all of your ride photos in one area. So if you don't want to commit to buying one right after you get off the ride, don't. Scan the QR code, save it to your digital walker, and at the end of the day, they can scan it and show you all of them. You can print up one, get a digital pass, you have all of them. And if for some reason during the transition, if they close that, it doesn't mean they're not accessible. It'll be at that booth right here that's currently covered with that black tarp. So keep an eye out.
So we've been here for approximately 25 minutes so far. We've had a private lounge, a private bathroom, complimentary ponchos, a breakfast buffet of sorts, pastries, and we're getting walked around the park. We've been told that we can film most of this. There are a couple sections that we can't, but we have been told we can film on some of the rides too, which is very uncommon. So this is gonna be a good day. Our day here begins with a private tram on the Hollywood Tram Tour.
Okay, most attractions you're going through a different line to get on board, getting on the same vehicle. Here, we have our own vehicle. So ignore every single sign, just follow the guidance. Right this way, follow me.
I like that. What do we think so far, guys?
Very posh.
I kind of think this is the only way I want to do Universal from here on out.
I know, we're gonna get so spoiled.
We're definitely being spoiled today. Goodbye, entry line. We're going a different way. Ooh.
7-seat VIP trolley. Every seat's a great seat, so feel free to choose any, except for the sideways facing one. That's going to be for me and our other guide. They're going to be, whoever's presenting, the other one can take photos, answer questions. Know that the blue seats are splash zone seats, but all the seats are blue, so just best of luck choosing.
On the VIP bus. Glasses are in the back of the seats, and the seats are leather. It's wild.
There's also an ice chest full of water if you ever need water. Matt or I are going to open up the ice chest for you. Please, I beg of you, do not open or close the chest. Let us do it. The lid is top heavy. It's out to destroy you. And also, Matt and I are getting really tired of 4-hour meetings to our legal department about an ice chest. So just go ahead and help us out, guys. Let us take care of that part. With that being said, does everybody here love movies and television? Yeah! That's good. We're going to talk about it for 2 hours right now.
Fast and Furious coaster!
We are the biggest movie studio in the world, and it all began 109 years ago. To your left, there's some history. That's Bungalow 5195. That's the old office of Alfred Hitchcock, the master of terror and suspense. If you're watching anything, even a comedy, and you're feeling suspense, that filmmaker is using tactics that were conceived and perfected by the great Alfred Hitchcock. This is also my favorite soundstage, and I say that just because I love the movies made inside. That is where we built Mission Control for Apollo 13. It was the jungle of Jurassic Park. Does everybody remember in Jurassic Park when the car was stuck in the tree and then the limbs broke and the car went through the tree? That's what happened right there. I love horror movies. My favorite is John Carpenter's The Thing. Sorry, Kurt Russell, that is where they built the interior of the Arctic substation for the thing. So Outpost 13 was built right here.
Fake
If you watch
telephone
this
poles.
movie, it's very cold.
I don't know if we had mentioned, but complimentary freezing cold water on your private trolley. And like big ones too. This will keep us going for the day. Whoa! 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 Oh my god! Whoa! Oh, the tram tour! It's gone!
All put together, here Jackson, the French human face of the New
Being
Zealand
thrown
Widow
about.
vaccine.
Amazing Spider-Man 2 was filmed here. And the first
Before
Avenger.
that, Metropolitan Cityscape on your left side.
This is one of the coolest things we've ever done.
Filming 4 years ago.
This was so worth $300 a
This
person.
set is before this has been here since 1968. This is our weather demonstration.
Oh boy.
Weather
Oh boy.
effects are really important.
Oh boy, I'm in the wrong spot. I'm in the wrong spot.
Comes down the side of the hill, towards the trolley, full of screaming people. Again, totally hypothetically, but picture that. Hypothetically.
Ah!
There are the screaming people. I have somebody in here actually. Everybody say hi, Norman.
Hi, Norman.
Hi. It's really wonderful to see you today. You're looking sharp. He's just like, oh, okay. Very nice.
I think we lost him.
This set was designed entirely for about 4 minutes of that movie. That airplane is an actual airplane that was recovered from a salvage yard in the Mojave Desert. And you know, I can talk a lot about it, but let's just show you how it looks up on the screen so you can see how it transforms.
Over there, look into the winking well. Have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Show. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Why? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. It's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of a gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of the UFO hotspot.
Because, I mean, we're in a different part of the world now. Has anyone traveled to Europe before?
Yes.
Yeah, this feels exactly like fill in the country, right? No? Okay, so what's missing right now?
Major landmarks?
Major landmarks. We can add those, especially now. When in the 1920s we first built these sets, you couldn't really add a landmark. That'd be super expensive, so really we just changed the language on the signs.
Yeah.
Our first ever Best Picture winner was All Quiet on the Western Front back in 1930. This was France and Germany. These bricks, they're basically, we call them stickers. They're basically usually 1 to 2 inches thick sheets of wood, plastic, sometimes fiberglass, to cover it up. Feel free to look at the buildings, but don't go in the buildings because they're not real buildings, they're not up to code.
Wow.
It's a very positive location, fit for a comedy like The Good Place, with the really bright fake flowers decorating the alley. We're going to use fake flowers because it takes a long time to film a production. This makes it so we don't have to have a bunch of gardeners on set every single day. So he runs through here, and Jack Sparrow hides behind a statue that's in this alcove. You remember the shot? It's a really cool, intricate shot because then the redcoats run out, they cut away, they show them run that direction, which actually was shown in the film. And then the camera gets close, shows the statue's sword, and then Jack Sparrow takes the sword, steps out from behind, away into Orlando Bloom's character, the blacksmith shop where he works. So that's 3 locations for 1 scene, and when you're in a location, you're going to film everything you need to there. So in the Caribbean, they're filming the beginning and end of the movie. That can get really confusing. So we take long, detailed notes. The script supervisor is making sure that the rum bottle's always in the correct hand, the rum's always at the correct level. He's kicking open the door with the same foot when they get between locations, because you will notice if something has changed. People notice when something's switched hands when it's not supposed to, when something's been put down, when the levels of nacho cheese in the background and nacho libre are changing. Well, not nacho libre, Napoleon Dynamite. So I don't want to mess up my comedies. Also, if you don't care about Pirates of the Caribbean, if if you like Don't Mess with the Zohan, this is Lebanon. So we can use these sets and we continue to. They don't look exactly how they did in Pirates of the Caribbean because they wanted them to look grungier, right? It's supposed to be a port town, so it's not supposed to be super clean like the good place.
Saying this sewer cover is literally carved into the stone of the street. There is no real sewer here, but nobody noticed.
Again, if you're not from California, hold on for dear life. If you're not from California, start thinking about it.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
I realize this might be a test for our younger guests, so let's just give you the tour. This is the picture car on that right-hand side.
Problem!
So, you can have a train arrive. Like, ahead of us on the left-hand side. Stop the
Okay, so that was the coolest version of the studio tour we've ever been on, for sure. We made a couple of stops where we couldn't film. We actually got to see a set of a current production, which is going to be airing November 12th. Dennis something or other?
St. Dennis Medical.
St. Dennis Medical, so we'll have to check that out. We also saw the props department, couldn't film in there either, but a lot of it we could film. A lot of it was very unique and cool to our tour, and we could capture that for you, so.
It's like a blend of the tram tour and if you paid to do like a universal tour.
Yeah, it's a combo. We're gonna go do some rides now, and we're super excited to do that. Take you on what we can. I stand by what I said at the beginning of the day. I only want to do Universal this way from here on out.
The forest in the grounds is forbidden to all humans. There's nothing that lives in the
First ride is going to be Flight of the Hippogriff. We cannot take you on this one, as was to be expected. It's a roller coaster. It's a small roller coaster, but it's a roller coaster. Not sure about the others, but Kaylee's gonna stick to the ground, so maybe she'll get a couple shots for you. I don't know. For what it's worth, we are walking right up to the back of the line, and we're going to board immediately. So this is quick. Time for the big one.
Everyone's excited.
We're excited.
Everyone has their barcodes ready, their VIP credentials.
Yes.
We hope you live to tell the tale. And most of all, have fun.
So real quick, just to catch you up, we did Flight of the Hippogriff, which Kaylee did not do. Sat out, wisely I think.
Yeah, wisely.
And then we did Forbidden Journey immediately after, and both were walk-ons. Now you did do Forbidden Journey.
I did.
Is that gonna be the last time you ever do it?
I wouldn't do it again today, but I feel like if I came back, I'd probably do it again.
It's a motion sickness inducing ride. Even for me, like sometimes the circumstances will cause motion sickness.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
I think everyone who's a Harry Potter fan
Should do it
try
at
to
least once. At least once.
It's very worth it.
If we're talking about Forbidden Journey, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah! Here we go. The real magic of the wizarding world. Absolutely 100% worth the stop. Butterbeers in hand, we are on our way to our lunch location, which is the VIP Lounge, exclusively for members of this tour. Just as well, because even on a slow day, Hogsmeade gets a little cramped. It's a tight fit for this many people.
It's 1:13, so at 2:15, we're gonna meet right there. See that Metro sign? We will be meeting underneath the Metro sign, 2:15 Metro. Sounds good.
Here we go inside for our private dining experience. Oh, all right. Thank you.
When you're ready, this is a buffet. Just take your plate to the buffet and join us.
Okay. So we have now been seated. This is a buffet style arrangement. They did say that we could each have one alcoholic beverage, but only one if we want one. If we don't want one, it's not a big deal. Now these are our moist towelettes. This is a butterbeer we picked up before we came in here, not included, but can be. And now we're gonna go check out the buffet. I spy Coke Zero. Remarkably hard to come by. Okay, this is our buffet situation. We're starting on the line with the fresh veggies, including mixed greens and salad ingredients, as well as roasted veggies. Then we're on to small plates like shrimp cocktail. Then we're on to entrees. And lastly, desserts. It's entirely possible that I have overindulged.
All right, my first pass through of the buffet, I got some Asian cucumber salad, a little bit of tortellini, pasta salad, some fresh fruit, potatoes, mashed and roasted, maple roasted Brussels sprouts, and some chicken tikka masala. Not a lot of protein on my plate right now, but I'm trying to get my veggies in. And I also used their fancy coffee machine to get a cappuccino.
That's why I wanted it. I was like, I need that VIP. I can't keep it.
No, you don't get to keep it. But you get to use it while you're in the VIP lounge.
Feel schwanky.
Schwanky. And how is the latte?
It is the best coffee I've had on vacation so far.
Ooh.
Louis was right. The food at lunch was real good.
Yeah. I'm glad we saved room.
Just this is. It's very natural.
Okay. Oh, and it's in color too. Oh, I'm so.
You can see yourself in
I'm
that.
not used to seeing myself in color.
You're not?
No.
You don't look in a mirror?
No, even on film. I was photographed in black and white.
Have you been here before?
Just once, but not on this tour.
Is it a special occasion for today?
We like spooky things. We're doing stuff, so
You're doing Halloween Horror Nights?
yes, we are.
Excellent. Well, there is one based off of me and my daughter, Bloodline.
That's one we're looking forward to the most, actually.
Excellent.
Fam, I've got bad news and I've got worse news. The bad news is that entire plate of food you saw, it's gone. It doesn't exist anymore. The worst news is that I replaced it with a plate full of desserts. You want to see my Wizarding World magic? Poof! It's gone. This has been a tremendous day. I didn't think we'd get characters in at all, but there were like 3 at our meal, and then we just ran into Scooby, Beetlejuice, and Frankenstein back to back to back. Next stop is gonna be Waterworld, which is a terrific show. Even more so when you can fast lane it and get reserved seating. They don't call it Waterworld for nothing. Y'all, do we have the best seats in the entire auditorium?
We do, and it's very dry.
It's very, very dry.
Last time we were living on the edge.
We were living on the
Boom.
edge.
Well done. What's up, guys? Thank you so much. Well done. Well done.
Show again.
Alright, you guys, thank you very much. I'm sure you guys have a great day, okay? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Great show.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Take care. Such a great show. And we got to see the seaplane, which not everybody does. That's a huge stunt. It doesn't always work. En route to Despicable Me and Secret Life of Pets. Illumination Court, we'll call it. Thank you.
Perfectly innocent cat. Oh no! Here I come! Hey! Hey!
That's it! You guys got home! Yeah!
good supervillain has a secret entrance. Oh, this is the secretest of most secret entrances. Woo! The most secret of secret entrances. Oh, sweet, we still get pre-show.
You want to be with me? The training will begin soon. But be warned, danger works every time. Please. That is trying to be evil. What are you doing? I am hiding.
And now we get to party! Minions is a cute little ride. I think you can experience it without having seen many, if any, of the Despicable Me or Minions movies, and you'll get the same experience. Like, it's not narratively compelling, but it's very cute as a little offshoot. We're now heading to the lower lot for some action-packed blockbuster attractions. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Universal Studios Hollywood, it is split into an upper level and a lower level, which are both called lots, upper lot and lower lot. So the thrill attractions are all on the lower lot for the most part. The upper lot is more of the family rides and family areas, also character meets. I think the only characters you can officially meet down there are Megatron and dinosaurs. There is one exception, of course, and that is Super Nintendo World, which is for all ages and everyone. And we are so excited to see it for the literal first time ever.
Oh, I love the mystery feed.
Thank you. I know you know what time it is. No video on this one, so see you when we get off. I'm so very wet. The poncho helped a little, but not enough. All right, the plan now is to head to Revenge of the Mummy, which is indeed a different attraction here in Hollywood than it is in Universal Studios Orlando. So it's worth doing. Hopefully, it will dry me out a little bit.
Again, for your safety, no items larger than a souvenir cup or fanny pack are permitted on your tour. If you are currently in line with any large items like bags or backpacks, please return to our main entrance to store these items in our free lockers before you ride.
That's unless you have a handy dandy tour guide who's generously offered to hold the bags. That will save you a trip to the lockers. The great thing about the Mummy here is that it is a completely unique attraction. It shares some things with the Orlando attraction for sure, but it is definitely its own thing. There are sections of the track that you're not going to be prepared for if you've only done the Orlando one, so it's worth doing here at least once. Our group went ahead on to do Transformers. I stayed back because that one is exactly the same copy and paste from Orlando. I've done it tons of times down there. I wanted to get a couple shots from this area before we move on to Super Nintendo World. And that is where we're heading now. Yeah! This is it. This is it. Grand reveal. Yay!
Welcome to the Mushroom Kingdom. And I swear, I'm not trying to make Disneyland look bad, but there are 3 castles that you can see from right here. Princess Peach's, which we just came through, Bowser's Castle, which we're about to go into, Mario Kart, and as I mentioned earlier, Bowser Jr.'s Castle, which you can go into if you won 3 of the mini-games.
I can't believe they feel like they have to advertise this. I feel like it just does it itself.
It does. But nope, there's billboards. We're literally warping into Yoshi and Eel. Talk more about it. I'm going to tell you way more about the attraction inside. Just know it is an easy ride. So,
yes.
No need to fear about trucks or accelerators.
Oh, it's Bowser! It's going into Bowser's mouth. This is the dream, y'all. This is the dream. Barely have time to take it all in. Little boo. Oh, man. Oh man, there's too much to see. There's so much more to see. These are our augmented reality visors. They're gonna clip augmented reality glass on top of this. So
They're gonna attach magnetic.
This is gonna be pretty sweet.
You can have buttons on that steering wheel. Every time you press them, when you have shells, you will throw a shell. You are on Team Mario, so don't throw your shells at Mario, Luigi, the princesses, Peach, Daisy, and the cute ones, Yoshi and Toad. Those are our friends. Throw them at anything wearing a shell. The item blocks you will hit automatically with your card. You can't miss them. You will get shells every time.
Are we ready?
Ready.
Ready to race! Good luck, guys.
Good luck to you.
I don't need it. I'm the best.
Wish.
Goodbye, goggles. Thank you very much.
You got this. You
gotta bang it. There you go. Hold on, I want to do it.
Like, don't break your wrist. But
Bang! There we go. Toad.
Hey, I got 10 points or whatever.
Out of 132. Not bad, Toad.
For Team Toad.
Team Toad.
I guess this is like the team points for the day.
Yeah.
All right, Haley, check the beach.
Oh, right now it's like low.
You gotta bump her up. You gotta bump her up. There we go, Peach.
you had so much energy, you were so motivated, and having so much fun. And for me, like, this was the best. So feel free, like, if you felt like guest relations, keep more than they could feedback. But I had the best day ever. So like,
working our way now back towards the front entrance of the park. Our tour has officially concluded, and we are heading to check in for Halloween Horror Nights. That, however, will be an entirely separate video. It's its own thing. So we will be circling back with you to wrap this one up in just a second. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for us here on our Universal VIP tour. I highly recommend that experience all the way through. The food alone would be worth it. The character interaction alone would be worth it. Pretty much any one thing that we did today would be worth $349 a person to us. Now, it is dynamic pricing, so it is $349 right now on a Thursday in October. It may not always be. However, it was totally worth that money today, 100%. Matt, our tour guide, did an amazing job. Shout out to Matt, who took one of our business cards, so I hope he's watching. He needs to know we love him. We had a great group all day. We got through everything. The only things we skipped were by choice Transformers and also by choice Simpsons. I have had an absolutely amazing day. We didn't get a ton of time to play with the power-up bands because the tour does eat the day if you're going to Halloween Horror Nights as well, and we are. But we will have a chance to dip back into Nintendo World later tonight, so I'm not sad about that. I think the tour was well worth the time spent.
Thank you so much, Matt. I'm speechless.
Thank you, Matt. It was awesome, and I definitely recommend the tour. I think it was worth the money.
I think this is the only way we'll do Hollywood from now on. Like,
cool.
There were areas of the back lot that we got to see that nobody else will get to see on their tour because they were available when we went through. They might not be available next time. So that tour is going to be different every single time, especially if you only have one day and you want to make the most of it. It is so worth it. We are going to switch over to Halloween Horror Nights mode. That's going to be a completely different video. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. I've been Tim.
I'm Katie.
I'm Kaylee from Fantastic Travel.
And every night
is a new adventure.
And we will see you again soon. Bye.